on enhanced.
How's that?
Because it would prove you really wanted to try and change, wouldn't it?
Spall. S-P-A-L-L. She'll be coming straight down to you and we'll process her in situ. Where's her property, Spalls?
She's got 2 bags of it.
Well, let's have it round here, then. You check this slot and I'll do these.
Yep.
I'd wear gloves if I was you. Right, then. Who's got the less most?
Well, this one. Just a round bag.
Which one of you is Barbara Hunt? I said, which one of you is Barbara Hunt?
Taking me! Take your hands off me! Where am I going? Why are you doing this to me?
Hunt Barbara.
Yes, miss?
Well, clean your ears out and come forward.
Sorry, miss.
Right. You were sentenced at Isleworth Crown Court for 3 years, is that right?
Yes, miss.
Date of birth, 9/11/49. That can't be right.
It's 59, miss.
Typical. Right. Religion, C of E. Any special diet?
No, miss.
Good. We like new prisoners who don't create problems for us.
No! No, let me go!
Get her arm over.
Please!
Get her arm over.
No, let me go! No!
Shut her up for the rest of the night.
Atkins. Here's the plan. Tomorrow I'll come and tell you you've got a phone call. Your husband's got liver cancer. You're gutted. Pile it on. Come visiting, I'll put you in a side room where you can console each other in private.
Nice.
Just make sure I get mine.
Oh, don't worry. I'll ring Charlie and tell him. This could be the start of a beautiful friendship, Mr. Finner.
Act a bit smarter then. Don't keep stirring it with old body bag. Smooch her up a bit. Get her off your back.
You all right, Sandra?
Would be if I could see a decent doctor.
Why, what's up?
I keep telling him that I'm getting these headaches. But he won't give me anything.
Did you say why not?
Why do you think he's called Dr. No-No? You're right, Shell.
What do you want?
I was just wondering, this therapy thing, you going?
Why?
Well, it could be a laugh, couldn't it? Take this.
Why not? Turn to the side. Right. Now, off along there to see the nurse. Then you'll be taken to a dorm for tonight. Tomorrow morning, we'll move you on to your wing.
Yes, miss.
Don't forget your property. We'll give you some charity clothes so you can get your own stuff sent in.
Thank you, miss.
Next!
Time going out.
Which one's Tessa Spaulding? You tried talking to her yet?
Just keeping her lid on.
When do you think she'll be ready to go on the wing?
Oh, I don't know. Well, come see after lunch.
I wanted to ask you about another inmate, Sandra Plackett.
Oh, God.
She's still complaining of headaches. Sorry?
And when it starts to be more of a pain than a pleasure, she might do something about changing her drug habits.
But she has changed, I thought.
So why did she refuse a blood test when she last came to see me?
Yvonne Atkins. I think you better step outside.
What for?
There's been a phone call.
Have you got any jellies?
I thought you was off all that stuff.
Yeah, I need something for my head.
Yeah, well, too bad. Because Deals is not what I'll do no more. Examine, I need to love myself, right?
What?
So I'm going to this therapy group, innit?
I'm going to see if I can talk to her after lunch, when she's come round a bit.
Am I the only one fond of my 2 ears in this place. Let's leave her there, Dominic, till we can ship her back out. Oh, Mum.
Don't stop me.
Just thought you should know the new arrivals from yesterday.
Yeah, I'll try and find a space.
Turned out the one from Newby's on the Magic Roundabout. Cheeky buggers. Thought they'd palm her off on us for keeps.
Oh?
Tessa Spall.
Spall?
See, we all know that name, Dominic. Well, I suppose you must have been working there, weren't you, when the actual ear was bitten off?
So we've got Tessa Spall on the wing?
Well, actually, she's down the block, doped up. I'm going to move her as soon as she's ready.
We'll have to talk about this later.
Are you sure you don't want to go back to your room?
No. What's all that about? It's my Charlie. He's got liver cancer. Shit, sorry, man. Sorry. Right then, Barbara. We'll put your cell card in here so you don't get lost.
Am I on my own then?
You're lucky. But we like to give our older girls some privacy. So, if you'd just like to make your bed up, the others will be back from their work soon, and then it'll be time for lunch.
They told me I have to see the governor.
Yes, that's the rules. But she's a bit tied up for now, I'm afraid, so it might not be today.
Is that Miss Betts?
Yeah. She's quite new here herself.
Oh.
You've not been in prison before, have you, Barbara?
No, miss.
I'll give you some advice. Be very careful who you trust round here. Some people might seem very nice, but most of them, they'll just be trying to get round you. Anyway, see you soon.
Come on, love. You've got to eat something.
Yeah, of course I bloody eat. I'm starving.
Your old man's visiting later, isn't he?
He said I'd get a bloke to drop the dosh off at your house. You want to give me the address?
I say where and when. No third parties. Because if I get a hint anybody else knows about this, the deal's off and you're in deep shit. Got it?
Yeah. Whatever.
How come everyone's all like rappings all of a sudden?
You know why, Shell?
I didn't get no sympathy when my Charlie died.
He was a canary.
So? Let's go and say hello to the new girl. Cheer her up.
I've got to go and see probation after this.
Go myself then.
Sorry, Shell.
Hello. I'm Shell. You're Barbara, right?
That's right.
So what are you in for?
That's private, isn't it?
Not if I ask you, Babs. Means you'll tell me, right?
But I don't want to get into trouble with the officers.
I don't think you're understanding me. I'm the governor on this wing. What I want, I get. So let's try again. What are you in here for?
Look, I just want to eat my lunch.
You're really pissing me off now. You want teaching some manners? I said,
I don't like people who don't listen to me.
please!
What are you doing in there, Dogley? It's okay. We just had an accident. Clean it up. You all right? Yes, thank you. Just went and dropped my dinner.
I better get a cloth.
Whoops-a-daisy.
Vicky? Yeah, I got another letter for you. Thought I recognised the handwriting.
You read it?
I don't, do I? Anyway, Miss Barker checked them today. Look, I was wondering, I've not heard from Helen since she left. Been nice to know she's okay.
Would it?
Dominic! Don't worry, she's fine.
Well, this is who we've got signed up for you. Right. Some of them will be piss takers. The real hard nut's the lifer, Michelle Dockley. If you can crack her, I'll give up smoking. Again. She's a raving nympho, men mostly, but she's been carrying on something with a little sidekick here, Daniela Blood. Mm-hmm. Then recently she brought an allegation against one of my senior officers. Oh, he's been officially cleared, but between you and me, Meg, I think she was telling the truth.
What, and you can't do anything?
I'm hoping you can. But I'd rather you didn't let her bang on about him in front of the others.
I'll do my best. But you know as well as me, in these sessions, the whole point is to let the group set its own limits.
I just don't want to spark them all off again.
It's a risk.
Let's try and help her to help herself. Otherwise, I can see her going exactly the same way as Tessa Spall. Remember that name?
Are you kidding?
Yeah, well, we've got her here for a month.
Karen, for God's sake.
Don't worry. I won't let her get me on my own.
Well, don't, please. Not even for a second.
Let me out of here! Let me out of here, you stupid bloody bastards!
Come on, Atkins. That's enough beautification.
I cried the last lot off, didn't I, miss? Anyway, my Charlie's going to be upset enough without seeing me look like a monkey's ass. You know, I went to say to you, I was going to ask him for the number of this shit-hot lawyer for you, if you like.
If I'd like what?
To make a claim for industrial injury. For your neck.
All right, out.
Now, hang on a minute. This guy got 50 grand on the last case like yours, and him and my Charlie are old mates.
Really?
I'm serious. Why wouldn't I be? This Aslot will suffer if you screws her off sick.
£50,000?
No win, no fee. But, if you're not interested...
You can keep some small change for refreshments, but can everything else go in your lockers, please?
Can you raise your arms, please? You like filling up blokes for a living, do you? Oi!
Which one's Yvonne Atkins' husband?
It's the tall bloke in the front.
She's come over all weepy again. I've put her in the side room. I'd rather him see her in there than upset the others, eh?
Yeah, it's nice. Be good for them to cry together.
You bring him through?
Yep, soon as.
Good.
You all right, love? Got your fella for you. Charlie.
Hello, darling.
I'll leave you two to it. Sorry I can't get the bridal suite.
Tell me, you're gorgeous.
It's really difficult for me to talk about this because, I ain't never told no one before.
Just say what happened.
What? Even if it's a bit not very nice?
Doesn't matter. You're free to talk about anything you're worried about.
Right, well, when I was at school, I had this boyfriend, right? And I really wanted him to die.
Why?
Because he packed me in for some other bitch, didn't he?
So you wanted him to die?
Yeah. That's what she's like. So anyway, what I thought I'd do, right, is I thought I'd bake him a cake and I'd put rat poison in it. Because he's a rat, right?
Is that what you did?
Well, no. Because then I thought what I'd do is I'd make him jealous instead. I'd shag his best friend.
So you did that instead?
Well, no. Because this is my problem, right? When it came down to it, I couldn't bring myself to.
Why?
Because he was a dog.
What, you mean he was ugly?
No, Alsatian.
OK, Michelle, if you really don't want to talk about yourself, let's move on to somebody else.
Hey, no, hang on a minute.
You've had your turn, Michelle.
Yeah, well, I want to know what all this crap's for. Because it ain't us that needs sorting out, it's the freaking screws. We're only here because they told us to be.
Can we listen to Sandra now, please?
She's right. I just want to see an ordinary doctor to get some painkillers. But nobody listens to what we want in here. Because we're scum.
And that is what we want to talk about. How them lot can get away with what they want and no one gives a shit.
That's right. OK, look, can I make something clear? The whole point of this group is for you to talk about yourselves and your own actions, so that you can think about how you can change your lives by making different choices. Now, if you want to complain about prison officers, you should go and speak to the Board of Visitors, not to me, because that's not what I can help you with.
Might as well start off then.
Sorry, Michelle?
Well, this is our lives, isn't it? Us and them. That's what we want about.
Get away from me. Don't touch me.
I think you're wasting your time.
Can I just talk to you?
I don't want to talk to any of you people. I want to speak to my solicitor now.
Come on. Just 5 minutes.
You're making me ill. I can't breathe.
All right, why don't you sit down?
I want to get out of here.
When you calm down, I'll take you back onto the wing. We're only keeping you here because of how you're behaving.
Me? What? You treat me like an animal? You hold me down and inject me with drugs?
Look, we all know you've had a lot of problems, Tessa.
What are you talking about? You don't know anything about me. You don't even know my bloody name.
Look.
Stop doing this to me. I can't stand it.
I missed you, darling. Thought me rocks had turned to stone.
Oh, thanks a bunch.
Oh, what's the matter? Well, what'd you get narky with me for, eh? Oh, I love you, Evie. You know that. I'm mad for you.
I don't want you seeing other women, Charlie.
I'm not. I don't want no other women. I just want you, darling.
You should have this time by rights.
What are they trying to do? Break up our bleeding marriages as well?
Nobody's going to split us up, sweetheart. Got to make the most of our chances, that's all. And now we got a safe screw. We'll be laughing, won't we, eh? Come on. Oh, don't get sad.
That's your head in here. There's too much time to think about things.
Look at this Fenner. What's he like, then? Reckon he's up for more?
He's a greedy enough bastard. But I wouldn't trust him, Charlie. He wants to call all the shots now. Says he wants it 1-to-1, just you and him, and no third parties. And I'm to tell you, or else.
Sounds like he needs putting in his lowly place, a cheeky clod. What would I like, eh?
Kiss a kiss.
I'm sorry, but you're going to have to say your goodbyes now.
I'll be thinking of you all the time, Charlie.
So that love conquers all, don't they, eh?
Okay, then. Right, would anybody else like to talk about when they've let men take advantage of them?
Yeah, I do.
Go on then, Michelle, but no games this time, please.
Well, it's this screw, right? Do you want to hear about it?
I don't want to hear any names. Just call him Mr. X, okay?
Well, everyone knows who Mr. friggin' X is.
So what are you saying he did to you?
Took advantage. And he bloody battered me, and he got off with it.
You're saying this man forced you to have sex with him?
Yeah, loads of times.
But you made it clear to him you didn't want it.
Men don't care what you want, do they? Just out for themselves.
Well, let's just talk about this particular man, Michelle. Did you actually tell him you weren't interested in having sex with him?
I was scared of him. I told you, he hit me.
Yeah, but what I mean is...
What? You're saying that's okay?
No, of course he shouldn't have hit you.
Well, he did. So now you know what he's like.
All right, let me ask you another question. Did you ever enjoy having sex with this man?
You're trying to make me feel guilty or something.
Or do you feel guilty about it?
This is bollocks, man.
Yeah, you're right.
You're better off stuffing envelopes. Come on, let's go.
So you're going to give up just when it starts to feel uncomfortable, are you, Michelle? Well, it's up to you. Only don't pretend to yourself you're leaving because you're bored.
How do you know what I'm thinking?
Why do you feel guilty about sex, Michelle?
You come in.
Started now, and I.
Gonna lose that, Barbara. Barbara, hello. What's your hanky?
Sorry, miss.
Off somewhere nice, were you?
Eh?
Any thoughts?
Oh. No, actually, miss, I was wondering about when I'm going to get my appointment with Miss Betts.
It's hard to say exactly, but I'm sure it'll be as soon as she can fit you in.
But I'm entitled to it within 24 hours, aren't I?
Strictly speaking, yeah.
So what do I have to do then? Write to my MP?
You've soon picked up a bit of an attitude, haven't you? Look, leave it with me, Barbara, and I'll see if I can put a word in.
Thank you, miss. Want a word with you?
So you think you're big sister, do you?
Excuse me?
Sticking your nose in, doing the screw's job for him. Lick their asses for him too, do you?
Look, I'm busy.
I'll tell you what you are, you piece of snot. You're a nark, ain't you?
Look, I don't know what your problem is. I'm not interested. So why don't you save your breath and go run around the playground instead?
I saw that. What happened?
She just went for me. She tried to kill me. You lying shit. You don't believe that?
I didn't see it.
It's bollocks. She's a head case.
You're back on basic, darling. Move! Come on!
Okay, anything I should need to know?
Well, I wanted to ask about Tessa Spall. I went down the block to see her yesterday, and, well, I got the impression she was more frightened than violent. I was just wondering if we could, take a chance and bring her on the wing.
Are you crazy, Dominic?
I just think they're making her worse down there.
You don't know Tessa. She can put on any act that suits her, believe me.
I was going to ask, has she got a nickname?
Yes, Mad. Tessa Spall. And you're still wondering why?
I meant a name she prefers.
Not that I know of. Why?
It's just she said I didn't even know her name.
You just know the time of day.
You should have asked her what she meant, Dominic.
She's got a bit heated by then.
Well, look, I've got to see her myself soon anyway. I'll try and find some time and let you know what I think tomorrow.
Oh, I was wondering about our new reception, too. Barbara Hunt. She was getting a bit uppity about wanting to see you.
Right.
You know, to be honest, I was quite surprised when you said Nicky Wade had given her a slapping.
What's this?
During exercise, Dom and me saw it happen, and it wasn't provoked, Di. That was Wade chucking her weight around. Anyway, on the upside, I'd like to say about Yvonne Atkins. She seems to be settling down well now. She's been a pretty good mum to some of the kids. I think we should give her some encouragement. Put her up a level.
I think you're right, Jim. Speaking as her personal officer. This is a bit of a change of heart for you, isn't it, Sylvia? Well, I like to feel I've had some influence on her, actually. And if you're moving Wade off the threes, why not do a straight swap?
Well, that's the point. Simple.
Right, well, look, I'll find some time after breakfast. Bring Barbara Hunt up to see me then. Okay, Jim?
Right. You two unlock. We'll sort out the moves.
Just back from holiday.
Hey, if they're moving her down, that means... Hey, they're not giving it to Atkins.
I'm really sorry about this, Nicky.
Oh, not your fault. Fenner's a complete bastard.
You're lucky you're not going down the block.
I'm lucky I keep all my privileges in here. Well, you can't touch them.
Why have you been so stupid about this? If it wasn't your fault yesterday, why don't you go and see Miss Betts and tell her what really happened out there?
Forget it. What for? A few extra quid and a duvet. It's all shit.
Oh, come on.
Look, I'm not interested. If you lot want to believe a total head case, that's your problem. I just wish I hadn't saved Dockley from her.
What?
She was going to do her over.
I've got to check something out.
All right for you?
Yeah, it's great. Just wasn't expecting it.
Means you get more spends. And extra visits.
So when do you want your reward?
Today.
Eh?
I'll phone your old man later from a call box. That's when I'll say where and when. And I hope you'll encourage him to be generous.
Oh, don't worry. We always look after our friends.
Good.
You're in luck this morning, Barbara. Miss Betts will see you now.
Now?
Thanks to my powers of persuasion. So hop to, otherwise she'll be back on her budgets.
Right. Miss,
What?
can I get my handbook? Only I wanted to take notes.
All right, but be quick then.
Barbara Hunt for you.
Okay. Right. Barbara.
Hello, Miss Betts. Remember me?
Tessa.
There seems to have been a bit of a mix-up.
Yes. Why don't you sit down?
Get your finger off there, right now, or you're going to be HIV positive.
Okay.
Told you I'd get you back one day. Didn't I?
I want to phone my solicitor now.
Yeah, I'll get you everything you need.
I can't stand it in here. There's no air. I can't breathe.
Look, I just need to ask you one question. What is your full name?
How many times do I have to tell you people I am Barbara Ann Hunt?
Oh, shit. Give her her clothes back, for God's sake.
Where are you going? Don't leave me! Let me out! Let me out!
Right. Sit there.
Tessa, why do you want to make things worse for yourself?
Shut your gob. There ain't no worse for me, Miss Bloody Betts. You did that. Because you took away the one lovely thing in my whole shitting life, didn't you? My Debbie. You took her away. And you turned her against me, you bitch.
Tessa, it wasn't like that. I had no choice.
Don't lie to me. You were my personal officer. You had the old bloody say over me. And I was doing all right, wasn't I? I was keeping my nose clean.
There were other issues.
Oh, yeah, what, like you not wanting me to get close to anybody?
No. Things you wouldn't have known about. The point is, it wasn't because I wanted to hurt you.
You knew what would happen to me. You knew my head would go pop. You just didn't give a toss.
Di, when are you taking Barbara Hunt to the Govs?
I've already took her.
Shit.
Why?
Because she's not her.
What?
What's this?
There's been a cock-up. The real Barbara Hunt's down the block.
Eh?
That means Karen's seeing Tessa Spawn.
Are you sure about this?
Definite.
Right, I'm off up there. Dom, call control, tell them what you know, then come on after me. Di, get everyone locked up till we know where this is going, all right?
I'm trying to explain, Tessa. What happened between you and Debbie was complicated.
Only because of you. Just admit you had it in for me.
It wasn't like that.
Why are you telling me lies? Do you want me to stick this in you now? Because I bloody well you're going to treat me like a mug.
I'm not, Tessa, please.
Then now stop trying to wriggle out. Because I know it was down to you what happened. Because Debbie told me you said she needed protecting from me.
That's not how it was, Tessa.
Then how was it?
There's a spot bothering Miss Betts' office. Tell all your lot to stay clear of the corridor, all right?
All right. I'll tell you what really happened. You won't like it, but the fact is, I split you and Debbie up because she asked me to. That's the honest reason. She wanted to get away from you.
I don't believe a word you're saying. Why are you doing this to me? You evil bitch.
Tessa, you asked me for the truth. That's it. Debbie told me she was frightened of you. She said she'd wake up in the middle of the night and find you there by her bed, staring at her. She said you didn't like her talking to anybody else, or going to classes or anything if you weren't there with her.
Because I had to look after her. Because she was too smiley with people. I told her that. She kept on getting the wrong kind of attention.
It was your attention that was scaring her, Tessa. She said she felt like she was your prisoner.
That's all wrong. Debbie crutched her when she first came in. I found her in the showers. She needed me to protect her.
I know that's what you wanted to do. But she ended up feeling controlled by you.
You're lying to me. She said it was you I had to blame for everything.
Yes, I know. Because that's what I told her to tell you. Because I thought it would make it easier for her. And for you, Tessa. Then you attacked an officer.
Because I was wound up. Because that's what you made me. Well, how do you think I'd be, for Christ's sakes? Don't matter bollocks if I'm good or bad, does it? All I am is a piece of shit that none of you bastards want stuck with.
Right, Tessa.
You don't get back! You know what this is, do you?
You're not going to do anything without Tessa.
Jim! Tell him to get back! Jim, stop, she's not joking. So get back. Get away from me!
Okay, okay. Just go steady.
I'll tell you where I'm going, Rush. Right out of here. You're driving me. And if anyone tries to stop us, she gets it, right?
Okay.
Right. Take us to your car. You go first. Open the gates.
I'll have to collect my keys from the lodge.
Just start walking.
Jim, don't do anything.
Get that gate open. You, lie on the floor and don't touch a finger. Kill him!
Do it, Dominic.
Lock it behind us. Pass your keys through. Take them. Right. You open the next gate.
Police are on their way. Could be 5 or 10 minutes.
Give us your keys. Call the gate lodge. So Karen's going to pretend that she's left her car keys with him, okay? And tell him no bloody heroics. That bitch could do anything.
This is stupid, Tessa. Shut it! Round the stairs.
Her car keys. Just stall her as long as you can, okay? And Jim says no heroics.
Don't worry, mate, I don't want AIDS.
Get it open! Where's the gate lodge? Down there. Walk then. Move it! Please.
Keys.
They should be on here, but they're not.
Find them!
One of my colleagues must have moved them.
Tell him he better not be pissing me about or you've had it.
I think he knows what I'm up against.
Dominic, give us a hand, will you?
I don't know where else to look.
Well, stuff her keys. Just give me somebody else's. Now! Get out of here!
Give her yours.
Take that, go on.
Which is it?
Blue Astra.
Get the gates open.
Tessa, wait.
Do it! Right, get back inside.
Please, just listen. If you stop this now, I'll give you another chance.
What chance? All you'll do is ship me straight out.
No. I'll take you off the circuit. You can stay on here at Larkhall. I mean it. I owe you that.
You'll never pay me back what you owe me.
Tessa!
You're right.
Yeah.
Thanks for the soaking.
Sorry about that.
So what's going to happen to Tessa's ball now, then?
I don't know for sure. She was crying like a baby when we took her down the block. Jim says Karen's going to have another talk with her.
Is it like, miss?
There you go.
Cheers, mate.
Don't suppose everyone calling her mad will have helped.
Well, at least they're not calling her Barbara.
What's this stuff doing in my cell?